Oh, yeah, let's give him a round of applause. Also, our leadership, Alan Borja, Warden. Let's give him a round of applause. Major Mary Helen Lazama, Major Faye Sanchez. Keep those applause coming. Our acting chief of parole for DOC is Dean Taitagui, and Teresa Tayama, caseworker administrator for DOC. Yeah. Also, our neighbor at the Department of Corrections, but also our partner, DYA Director Lonnie Brennan, is also joining us this morning. Half a day. Also, I want to especially recognize our promotees this morning. They will be Correction Officer 3 Sergeants, Alexis Araman. Let's give him a round of applause. And Jacob P.S. Tysapik. And Jesus Mossy for all our friends and staff here joining us this morning. Before we begin with the proclamation, I want to give the floor now to our Acting Governor, Josh Tenorio, for his remarks.
Good morning and welcome to Adelup. Happy Friday. This week we stand with the men and women of the Guam Department of Correction. People who take on some of the toughest, most important work in public service. Behind the walls and out of the spotlight, they protect lives, maintain order, and help those in custody get a second chance at life. They do it with grit, professionalism, and deep commitment to our island. That's why the timing of this year's Corrections Week is especially difficult. The recent federal investigation involving a DOC officer is serious and deeply troubling. When public trust is broken, it impacts everyone. It shakes confidence and raises tough but necessary questions. But we must be clear. One individual's misconduct does not define this department. It doesn't erase the years of honorable service from officers who show up every day and do the right thing. We will hold people accountable, and we will keep supporting those who never waver in that duty. I've directed Director Bordalio and his team to continue cooperating fully with federal authorities and to lead a comprehensive internal review. But we're not stopping there. We're moving forward with real reforms, improving facilities, upgrading equipment, and advancing long-term plans for a modern correctional facility that reflects the standards of our officers and the facility that our community deserves. We can't expect excellence without providing the right tools and environment. Reform isn't just about accountability, it's about building something better together. To our correctional officers, our parole officers, and staff, I see your work. I know the burden you carry. Your strength, your patience, and your sense of duty make a difference every day. You deserve more than just recognition. You deserve meaningful, lasting change and improvements. And I am committed to making that happen. This week is about more than appreciation. It's about standing with you, especially now, and recommitting to the future of Guam's correctional system. Thank you for your service. We're in this with you, and Viva Corrections.
Jesus Mossy, Acting Governor. I now want to give the floor to our Director for the Department of Corrections, Mr. Fred Bordalio.
Thank you, Crystal. Again, good morning. Thank you, Acting Governor Josh Noreen, for your words of encouragement for the men and women of the Department of Corrections. I'd like to also acknowledge the Department of Youth Affairs, Lonnie Brennan. Thank you for your support, your partnership, and also to Marie Pangilinan from the University of Guam. A lot of these pamphlets that are out here are part of our Corrections Week and our outreach to the community. And as the Acting Governor had said, you know, this is the timing of this now of recognizing, you know, the sacrifice and services of Department of Corrections officers, and to include corrections officers who work over at Department of Youth and everyone in the field of corrections. It's a tough job. You have corrections social workers, caseworkers. They have an important mission. Our Parole Services Division that are over here also. I thank each and every one of you. But most importantly, for all your family and members who stand by you every day to give you that encouragement, no matter what is out there in the media, and everything is really about what you do. It's actions speak louder than words. We certainly want members of the public to come up and join our
And Crystal, before we proceed with the reading, I would be remiss if I didn't recognize that the entire department is in a state of mourning because they did lose an officer a little too early based on his age. If I'm not mistaken, it's Officer Beneventi. And I know that he served our island and our government for many, many years. He's a young officer, and it is a big loss for the department. So I also want to extend my condolences to the department, but also in particular to the family of Beneventi.
Thank you so much, Acting Governor, and thank you so much, Director. I now want to proceed to the reading of the proclamation. Our reader today is Ms. Major Faye Sanchez, DOC.
Proclamation or to me employees, whereas National Correctional Officers 1980, 1996 National, whereas correctional officers and employees enter counsel inmate right in direction and new assisting life out. Whereas the Guam Department of Corrections protect the public action ability to provide a secure. Whereas to carry out the responsibility protection of standings whereas these honorable men hard work without their expert correctional unable to operate and whereas in accordance with the recognition of contribution protect our citizens proper and
Now, therefore, I, Joshua F. Tenor, Octu Magetlahin Guam, Acting Governor of Guam, by virtue of the authority vested in by the Organic Act of Guam as amended, hereby proclaim May 4th to May 10th, 2005, as National Corrections Officer, together with the Honorable Frank F. Blas Jr., Octus Magalahin Guam, Acting Lieutenant. B. Cause a great seal of Guam to be fixed here in the capital village of Pagania, second day of May in the year of our Lord 2020. Viva Corrections.
Thank you so much, Major Faye, and thank you to our Acting Governor. We'll now proceed to the second part of today's program, a very special promotion. I want to call to the front our Acting Governor, Director Fred Berdalio, and our Warden, Alan Borja, to the front. And we'll proceed with the pinning. Correction Officer, 3 sergeants. Starting with Jacob Tysapik. Yes. Jacob Tysapik, he'll be pinned by his wife, Janet. Don't go anywhere. Please pose for the photo. And we'll invite your family up as well. I do see them at the table. Family for Mr. Tysapik, please join him in the front. Family. Let's give him a round of applause. Photo? Congratulations. feel like I should play some music while we make some adjustments before we call up our second promotee. Thank you so much and congratulations again. That's Jacob Tysapik, pinned by his wife Janet. Last but not least, and just our second preening today, Alex Araman. To be pinned by his wife, Alexis. Both have the same name. And if Mr. Araman's family is here and they want to for the photo, I welcome them as well. Congratulations to the Araman family. Congratulations. And I want to invite our acting governor and our director in Warden to sit back down, but everyone else, can we join to the front to do a group photo? Again, we're proclaiming May 4 to May 10 as National Corrections Officers Employees Week. If you're sitting down, can you please join us in the front for a group photo?